Good morning. Today we are going to film every single temple in Kyoto. I'm just kidding. There's over 1,600 temples in Kyoto, so there's no way that we're gonna hit them all. We're gonna see about 2 to 3 in our adventures.
Yeah, you had me lost for a second.
But today we're actually going to visit the top, some of the top destinations in Kyoto, including some sightseeing, some markets, some good eats.
Yeah. So we don't have a super solid plan. We've got a couple places written down and we're gonna see what else we can find along the way. Our first stop is Nishiki Market,
Yep.
which is over 400 years old. It used to be a fish market.
Yep.
It's a single street, so it's fairly narrow, but it's about 400 meters long. What do they have? A ton of food.
Yep. They still have obviously a lot of seafood there, but they also have other types of food. There's a lot of beef apparently there. There's souvenirs, clothing, kind of a mix of everything. Basically what you would find at most markets, I would think.
Yeah, and it's only about a 45 minute walk from our place, so we're gonna get started.
Okay, something that we've seen everywhere are these dongos, and it's a rice dumpling. This one has sweet soy sauce on it. You can also see them with like different colored sauce on them too. You see them like in the market obviously, which is where I got them, and in convenience stores, so yeah. I have expected them to be crispy. It's not. It's chewy. It still tastes like soy sauce, but a little bit sweeter. Not bad.
So the next thing we stopped for is these explosive soup dumplings, which look fantastic. They were, how much were they? $5, about 500 yen for 4 pieces. So super reasonable price. They look really good. We haven't had a ton of dumplings yet, so. Oh yeah, those are fantastic. Really good. They have a crispy bottom. The filling inside is seasoned well. The juice is fantastic. These are by far the best dumplings we've had so far.
Right, so next up on our list is we're going to find Panel Café. I found this on TikTok. It actually just showed up in my For You page, and it looks like a pancake house with some other breakfast items. I think some lunch things too.
It looked really, really appealing in the video, like thick, fluffy pancakes.
Yeah, they're best known for their souffle pancakes, and they're like really tall. They look fantastic. You can get different kinds, so we're gonna go check it out. It's kind of a gamble on whether things that you see on TikTok are actually worth it or not. So.
Yeah. All right, so we just left breakfast. It was absolutely incredible.
14 out of 10.
Yeah.
It might have been the best breakfast I've had in my life, actually.
Yeah, it was really good. What did we get? The pancakes, the creme brulee pancakes, and I got a Croffle Eggs Benedict.
Yeah, the line to get in, we waited about, what, 20-25 minutes?
Yep.
And so I was really hoping that it was going to be worth it, because it is really hit or miss when you find places on TikTok, and obviously other people had found it too, so it was kind of busy.
Yeah.
But it was so worth it, and if you do have the chance to go, and even if there's a lineup, I would recommend. Yeah.
Definitely. So now we are at the Yasaka Shrine, and it's very busy.
Yep. So in addition to the over 1,600 temples, there's also over 400 shrines in Kyoto and the area alone. I was wondering what the difference was between temples and shrines, because I honestly did not know, so I just Googled it quickly, and I found out that the difference is because it's 2 different religions. So temples are Buddhists, and shrines are Shinto.
Very neat. Yeah, a lot of the bigger temples and shrines like this get very, very busy through the day. It's about mid-afternoon now.
And there's people all over, and there's stands also. Like, they're now clearly some of them are geared towards tourists.
Yeah, so if you're going to come and you want it quiet, come very early or in the evening. This one's also free and open 24/7, so you can come at night as well, or very early in the morning.
Some of them are obviously, like, every block has multiple temples and shrines, so they're not hard to come by. Whether they're open or not are not really consistent. Some are open to the public, some are not.
Yep, just do your research first and make yourself a list because there's so many to see here. We just left Kodaiji Temple.
Yep.
It was very, very quiet, kind of a hidden gem.
It does stray a couple people because you do have to pay to enter this one, but it's only about 600 yen per person.
Yeah, so pretty reasonably priced. One of the draws there too is they have a really nice bamboo forest.
Which is nice because a lot of people have found Arashiyama, is that right? Bamboo forest, and it's becoming extremely popular.
Yeah, if you don't get there like right at opening or before opening, it's going to be packed, especially because it's free.
Yeah, basically if you don't get there before 7:30 in the morning, which is pretty far out of town, so you'd have to get up early and get there. It's packed.
Yeah, but this was a great stop. A lot of stairs, but it's very pretty, quiet. You can get lots of pictures in there.
Yep.
But it's great. So off to the next stop. So we just left our second last stop, which is Kiyomizu-dera Temple. So really pretty spot. It was 500 yen per person.
Yeah.
Super reasonable. It's about $5 Canadian.
And the views were stunning. They were so pretty. You can see the whole city. You can see Kyoto Tower. Yeah, it's on the top of our list for sure for the temples that we have seen.
Yeah, it was definitely the prettiest stop we've been to today. It was a long walk uphill to get here.
Yeah.
And then even more stairs when you get in.
Yeah,
but I would say it's worth it. Yeah, it was a really pretty spot. We have one last spot we're going to make our way to, and we will check back in when we get there. So we just made a quick stop at this cemetery, Otani Cemetery. It's right outside the temple, and it is honestly probably the coolest cemetery I've ever seen. The layout is so gorgeous. It's all on the cliffside. You can see the Kyoto Tower from here. We didn't plan on stopping here. We just wandered in, and I was shocked at how gorgeous it was. And they have signs on the fence as well to beware of monkeys. They are wild monkeys, so they're not used to humans, and if you do run into them, you're not supposed to make eye contact with them because they will take that as a threat, so just kind of ignore them and mind your own business. We haven't seen any, and we're about halfway through, but I would definitely add this onto your list to stop at because it is so cool to see. Alright, so we just left our last stop of the day, Fushimi Inari Shrine. It was really, really cool. I would say maybe the #1 spot you should visit.
Yeah, I really liked it. It's really exhausting, and we did not make it to the top.
No.
I think we could have if we didn't already walk 30,000 steps today, but we're pretty beat.
Oh yeah. We came at about 6 p.m. and it was still busy but starting to die down. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
It is open 24 hours and it's free. So I would suggest to either come in very early in the morning, like 5 or 6 a.m. or come in maybe after 7, 8 p.m.-ish.
Yeah, and then it really quiets down. Also,
Yeah.
the beginning is really busy. As soon as you get to the first staircase, that's where people start to tap off. So if you go past the first staircase, it does get significantly better.
You'll see in our footage,
and quieter.
it'll be very, very busy in the first few clips and it'll progressively get less busy.
Yeah.
But it was a really great stop. Overall, I mean, all the sites in Kyoto today were fantastic and there's
all the food
so
has
many
been
more.
fantastic too.
Yeah, food's been great so far. I could honestly spend another week here just visiting different temples and sites and probably still not be bored.
Yeah, there's endless options, but these were the few that we chose to do today.
Yeah, we are heading back tomorrow, so that is it for our Japan adventures. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure if you enjoy it, drop a like, comment, subscribe.
And we'll catch you next time.